alright, this is the last time I'm going to record this. I don't care if I mess up. But anyways, I said I was going to do this a while back, and I was going to break down another one of my projects, and this time I'm going to do It's a Wonderful Life. I made this like about a year and a half ago, and I was recording these songs like right before like Christmas time, and I had seen It's a Wonderful Life again, and I thought like that the songs that I was making, like some of them fit some of the things that the main character in It's a Wonderful Life was going through. And, you know, some of the same emotions were coming up. So I used some of the skits from the song, and then I decided just to call the mixtape It's a Wonderful Life. And like the first song, the chorus is, you know, maybe I forgot to tell you it's a wonderful life. I've been wanting to do this, baby, like all my life. And the reason why I went with that, in that direction with the chorus, is because in a lot of my songs, they kind of have like, I wouldn't say negative, but you know, it just has that underdog spirit. And then like, you know, and I just wanted this song to just like I might not have told you before in my music, but that, you know, God has blessed us with a great life, and we need to be thankful for that. So that's why I wanted to start it off, the mixtape off with that. And then the next song, On a Mission. You knew what I came to do, I'm on a mission for my God, yeah, we going to the top. That song kind of just ended up being like one of my most popular songs. And when I was making that, like at first, like I had that beat for a while. I was on the Swift D beat tape, and then just like that time, it just kind of like hit me. And then when I was in the middle of making it, I was like, oh yeah, I know this is gonna be something special. Like when I played it in the car the first time for my brothers and sisters, they wanted to keep playing that song like over and over again. I was like, yeah, this song's good. But you know, that song's just about like what I'm here to do. And then we all as Christians should know that we're on a mission, and that we need to let everybody know about Jesus Christ. So that song was produced by Swift D. And then the next song, Kill 'Em Softly, I used a little skit in the beginning of that one off of the movie.
Wish I had $1 million. Hot dog.
Yeah, we're gonna kill 'em softly. And that was just like a freestyle of kind of like, you know, overcoming. And then I had the song Elevators, and that was like a deep personal song. And then What You Hate Me For, I really like the skit I used on that. And they were talking about Potter in the movie, and you know, there's another song about to the haters, and just like, you know, why do you hate me? You know, and I think that's a question a lot of people ask sometimes when, you know, people are hating on you, like, why do you hate me? What have I done to you? This being me. And then My Style, and a lot, you know, once I got a comment from this song talking about, well, you know, it's kind of seem a little overconfident with that song, whatever. But you know, when I make a song like this, it's just, you know, me having confidence in what God put in me. So, but I love this song, you know. I play a little bit of it. This is my style. You can't imitate this. This is my style. My style. Old school sound. Something for your trunk that'll shake your time. Hit you with the truth. Hit you with the truth like Simon Cowell. All the new together. Rhyme so clever. Haters can't hate, man, it's whatever. Brand new level. Been hit the pedal. You sing falsetto. I rock heavy metal. Don't get the analogy. That's why you're mad at me. No matter what, man, I'll never stop rapping. Beats not about stacking G's, but I still do it. Criticize me, man, I've been through it. One day I'll show you how to do it. Rhyme so fluid. Life so coarse. Guys, my source. Not a resource. Your mind's in the hoopty, my mind's in the porch. Like pop. Haters can't talk. Yeah. Haters can't talk, cause I'm hot right now. Right now. Come through new style. What you gonna do when I hit you right now? Like fly. This is my style. You can't imitate this. This is my style. But that was a remix to the Pete Rock song. And then this song right here, I think it ended up working out perfect. It's like a little freestyle, and then like I have a skit from the movie that kind of talks about where George was talking about, like, you know, he felt like he was wasting time and what he was going to do in his life and stuff like that. And then it went into my song TikTok, where I kind of talk about in school where, like, it was a time where, I felt like I'd been wasting so much time in school, and then, just didn't know where I was going. So those songs, it just really fit together. And then Get My Act Together. This is a song that's like from like way back when I first started making music, and with 3A3B and stuff. And but I just felt like we re-recorded it, and I felt like it just fit for this project, because it fit with the overall theme of it. And then the songs, it seems like I have this little recurring theme in some of my mixtapes where I make a song about a girl I'm going to school with. But this one turned out a little bit better though. But first I actually made the song Cloud 9 before I made Intro to Cloud 9. And then Cloud 9 it's just kind of like about feeling real good about like a girl, like she, getting all kind of caught up before you even really get to know the person, or maybe even meet the person. And your mind's just going like, oh man, you thinking about taking her on vacation, all that kind of stuff. Doug type of stuff, if you ever watched Doug on Nickelodeon growing up. But that's what that song was just about. Like, you got me on Cloud 9. And then that song kind of came first, and that one was produced by Gambit. And then like this beat by Swift D, and then it just ended up being the intro to Cloud 9. So, but when I told, but this girl's a little bit more receptive to me making the song about her. No shots made. But anyways, but then after that, I got this song From the Get-Go on here. And this is kind of like a song like to women, like, if you don't like me, tell me from the beginning. Don't like let things keep going and then don't tell me. And I think, this is just not something I feel like women do, because guys do too, and I've done it before too. But it's just like, if you don't like me, just let me know from the beginning. I play a little bit of that.
Everybody try, but they don't succeed. Here we go. Shawty, if you don't like me, tell me from the get-go. Here we go. If you want me for my money, tell me from the get-go. Here we go. Shawty, if you don't like me, tell me from the get-go. Here we go. If you want me for my money, tell me from the get-go. Got fake people, got fake girls, so much fake people all around the world. I run the court like Burrow. In my imagination, everywhere is my station. United Nations, I bring it all together.
Alright, then that's all I'm gonna play that. And then still had a couple of more songs about women. I'm sorry, it's a big part of my life. I have to keep it real. But I have the song You Need Me on there, and then Holding On Part 2. This is pretty much like it was like a follow-up, because the first Holding On is on How I Feel, like my first solo mixtape. And then Part 2 is just more of I'm kind of like holding on barely. I'm like starting to let go. That's kind of like the direction that song's going into. And then Way Too Fresh. I like that song. It was kind of like, that song's like another song where you're expressing confidence in what God put in you and what God made. And I feel like everybody needs to have that, because there's a lot of times that nowadays people have low self-esteem and all that kind of stuff. You need to know that God made you, And then Support System. I think this is like probably one of the best songs on the mixtape. One of the last songs I ended up making for it. It's a remix to that Slum Village song that came out a long time ago when I was like 14 years old. But in the first verse, just kind of the title of it. First of all, it's just kind of like about like I'm doing this, and then sometimes I feel like I don't get enough support. I need help, And in the song, I just go in, I'm just gonna play a little bit of it because I don't know what I'm talking about right now.
All mine.
If I don't start it, it won't happen. I'm so glad I started rapping. 3 years from rapping strong. The one you've been sleeping on, but it's on like Donkey Kong. Mario looking for a piece.
Daddy says I'm called to preach. I think I do it with a beat and a microphone. Writing rhymes up in my phone. Trying to stay up in my zone.
Trying to find the right tone.
But I think I need some help.
Please don't with me with a belt.
I want to swim like Michael Phelps. So don't let a brother drown. Help me find my own sound. Let me shake the whole town.
Remind them of your love.
Joy and all the rest. I want to be the best. I ain't got much left. I'm depending on you. Don't know what I'm gonna do. So please tell me what to do.
Hey. And listen to the remix. I got a remix of that with 40 Cal. JC Wolf. He went in on his verse. But then I got the last song. And then I really like this because, you know, I was able to bring back the theme of, you know, It's a Wonderful Life that I had in the first song. But this one's a little bit more darker. And I kind of touched on some darker parts of It's a Wonderful Life and some of the songs on the mixtape, like on my style and stuff like that. Because I wanted to show that, you know, it's a great life, but, you know, there's times when you're, like, struggling, too. But, you know, but this song, like, in the chorus, I just talk about how, like, I'm glad for waking up every morning.
When I wake up in the morning, I be thanking God for my life. When I go to bed at night, I be thanking Him for paying the price. Lord, I thank you, Lord, I thank you, Lord, I thank you for giving me life. Thank you for giving me life. It's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful life. Yo,
I got the pressure on me, so I got it. Hating on me is a hot topic. No money in my wallet.
No bank to deposit, no key to really lock it. No center like the Houston Rockets. You making noise, boy. You playing with toys, boy. I walk away, you talking. I run.
Well, that's the mixtape there. And let me see if there's anything I left out here. Not really. I wasn't gonna play every song. You gotta listen to the mixtape, but I'm gonna put a link right down in there in that description box so you can download it. AJB4.com is kind of down right now. We're making some adjustments and stuff. But to give you some updates, Mutual Respect, I know it's been taking forever with that, but we're almost done. And then the single, I'm a Writer Part 2 will be coming out really soon, featuring Mad Jeezy. Probably the next couple of weeks it's going to come out. And we're trying to set up our stuff so we can put it on iTunes and Amazon and stuff like that. So we're praying for us with that. But I'm already working on the next project after that, and I'm really trying to step up my game with that one. So I'm already like about 6 or 7 songs in, because I got a new microphone, so I'm re-recording some songs and that kind of thing. But I'm really trying to have some features on it, and some people I've worked with before and some people I haven't worked with before. But it's gonna be great. Don't for sure, right now I ain't got a name for it. I'm thinking of names, but not totally sure. But I will probably break down another project. Hopefully I do a better job than I did this time. But download It's a Wonderful Life. It's one of my best projects, so download it. Thank you.